With all branches of the federal government in Democrat control, the opposite holds true in Iowa. Republican majorities in the Iowa House and Senate will work with Republican Governor Kim Reynolds to address priority issues. ISA's long-standing approach of working well with both parties will help drive policy priorities benefiting soybean farmers. ISA Policy Director Michael Dolch tells how right after this.
Hope. It's a hard thing to hold on to in the face of adversity. But it's where you belong. Keep moving forward. Prove to the world you have what it takes. So the next time you feel defeated, don't forget. That grit, that determination, it got you here. Remember, you were made for this.
Much like on the farm, fiscal matters will drive many of the priorities and decisions made by Iowa lawmakers. A consensus is forming among both parties around the forecasted budget, which continues to be impacted by the pandemic. Big, bold funding initiatives may be few this session, but several issues will continue to have broad implications for soybean farmers and their families.
Some of those top-line priorities between those two chambers and even the governor's office include tax reform, mental health funding, and also educational choice in the wake of the COVID pandemic.
The Iowa Soybean Association will identify opportunities to add value to every bushel of soybeans grown by farmers. Boosting livestock and biodiesel production creates local demand for soybeans. This reduces transportation costs and increases profit potential for farmers.
A lot of that comes through value-added agriculture, both biodiesel production and the livestock sector.
Interest continues to coalesce around carbon sequestration. It was a topic of the Governor's Economic Recovery Advisory Board, created in light of the COVID-19 outbreak. The board was tasked with identifying issues that could be a catalyst for economic growth in Iowa. A carbon sequestration task force was established by the board.
We see ISA as potentially playing a role in, again, providing feedback from the farm gate on what it would mean for agriculture if you can capture carbon. Obviously looking at opportunities for additional revenue streams for farmers and a per acre a dollar amount that we can return to their bottom line. Obviously this would help offset some of the market challenges we've faced over the last several years, some of the severe weather challenges we've faced as well.
The focus on carbon jives with federal prerogatives as a Biden administration formulates its legislative priorities.
With the Senate Ag Committee and the Senate in general changing leadership, you're going to have a greater emphasis on carbon. There's been talk about voluntary carbon programs in the past, but I think those are going to gain additional attention and traction, and we feel, whether it's through the Soil and Water Outcomes Fund here at ISA and other opportunities and programs, we're going to give farmers a real opportunity for additional revenue streams and movement at the federal level.
Dolch will be calling on farmers to engage with new members of the Iowa legislature. Relationships and trust go hand in hand with getting things done at the State House.
We've got some great staunch supporters from the past, but also some new faces and new ideas. And there's no better time to engage and to reach out and introduce yourself than now.
Make your voice heard on policy matters affecting soybean farmers. Contact Michael Dolch at mdolch@iasoybeans.com.